Packers trade proposal, picks exchanged to acquire $38 million defender. The Green Bay Packers are currently satisfied with their cornerback lineup, especially with Jaire Alexander refocusing on the team and Eric Stokes showing improvement after a prolonged period of injuries. However, if the team decides it needs an additional veteran presence for the 2024 season, they might find an interesting, albeit risky, trade option in the Philadelphia Eagles' James Bradberry IV. The situation with James Bradberry IV. Rumors have been circulating about the Eagles potentially parting ways with veteran cornerback James Bradberry IV before the 2024 season kicks off. Bradberry, who signed a 3-year, $38 million extension during the 2023 offseason, failed to meet expectations despite starting in 16 games for the Eagles. His performance has not justified his salary, prompting speculation about his future with the team. Eagles' depth at cornerback. The Eagles have bolstered their secondary by drafting rookie defensive backs Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean with their top 40 picks in the 2024 NFL Draft. This adds to their depth at the position, which already includes 6-time Pro Bowler Darius Slay and Avonte Maddox. With this abundance of talent, Bradberry's position is even more uncertain. Proposed trade by Bleacher Report. Alex Ballentine of Bleacher Report suggested that the Packers could benefit from trading for Bradberry. He proposed that the Eagles would be willing to offload Bradberry and his $1.2 million salary, allowing the Packers to acquire a potentially valuable player at a low cost. At this point, the Eagles should be glad to just get Bradberry off the roster and avoid paying his $1.2 million salary, Ballentine wrote on May 29. Meanwhile, the Packers would be paying a low cost to get a player who might still have a good season or two in the tank. Evaluating Bradberry's potential impact. While trading draft picks for Bradberry might seem unwise considering his performance in 2023, where he allowed 56 receptions for 689 yards and a career-high 9 touchdowns on 95 targets, earning his lowest Pro Football Focus coverage grade, 54.7, there might be a strategic angle. Bradberry also has guaranteed options in 2024 and 2025, costing approximately $26.2 million combined if he remains on the roster. Possible trade framework. Ballentine previously suggested a trade framework involving the Eagles and the Cardinals, where the Eagles would trade Bradberry and a 2025 fourth-round pick for the Cardinals' 2025 fifth-rounder. If the Packers could negotiate a similar deal, it might be worth considering Bradberry as a one-season veteran addition. The Packers have about $16.8 million in effective cap space for the 2024 season, making Bradberry's $4.3 million cap hit manageable. Assessing the Packers' cornerback depth needs. However, the urgency to add cornerback depth might not be as high for the Packers as some might think. Eric Stokes, their 2021 first-round pick, is back and looking promising in practice. Despite the injury setbacks that ended his 2022 season and affected his 2023 campaign, Stokes is poised for a comeback in 2024. Optimism for Eric Stokes' resurgence. Stokes will need to earn his spot back, with second-year player Carrington Valentine being his primary competition. However, Packers head coach Matt LaFleur is optimistic about Stokes' progress. When you look at him physically, his body looks different, LaFleur told reporters during the first week of OTAs on May 21. He's hitting some fast speeds out there at practice. I can tell mentally he feels like he's in a great place. While James Bradberry IV presents an intriguing option for the Packers, the decision to pursue him hinges on the team's assessment of their current roster and the potential benefits versus the risks involved. The improvement and health of Eric Stokes might ultimately keep the Packers from entering the cornerback market, relying instead on the promising development of their existing players.